This is the reason that I should stay away from Marketplace. Then again, they don't come up very often, like, even in this bad state. I've sort of bought it in the thought that I might try and have a go at sorting it, and failing that, I'll just break it up, sell all the bits off it. So this is the car, G897 CAB. Last MOT in 2007 and been sat in a driveway since. Recently moved out of the driveway, sat in a car park, put on Marketplace, that's where I come in. Full set of TSW blades, 15 inch with the caps. I'm not going to be using them, I'm going to go back to standard. This car originally a small bumper model, the bigger mouldings. One thing that's surprising, even how bad it looks, is how good the doors are. This is usually a weak spot in the Mark IIs. No wet door card either, like, so. And mileage is 104,411, which to me is a low mileage for one of these. Typical saggy headliner. That's a wee bit of concern. The rust down there means that it could be totally gone and behind the windscreen. Guys had kids playing in it. We have snapped the key in the ignition, so they've burst that. So I need to get a new lock set. I like a matching key. It looks a bit of a stinker, to be honest. No bolster wear in the driver's seat. Electric windows. Can't get the fuel cap open yet until I put a battery to it, but it looks semi-promising. But we'll get another video of what it's like, how bad it is. I'm going to get on the ramp and we'll see how really bad it is. Arches, I don't mind doing them. Sills, don't mind. I think the front jacking points are soft, so I'll need to see what's available panel wise. I think this is where that rust above the fuse box is coming in. But I've got a breaker which I cut a scuttle off not long ago, so needs a new bonnet. It gets a bit worse just now. So there it is. 16 valve KR with a bigger inlet manifold. Needs a battery tray, which I can see you can get. Needs a salt pan as well, like, which I have. Might be a case that it's not worth it, like, but I've had quite a lot of valvers over the years. I do like them. And Helios Blue is a colour I like. It's had a wing on here, which is still in good nick. And this door is jammed shut. But I would say the chances are pretty good that this door is alright as well. Boot lid, believe it or not, what I can see from the inside, because they normally go inside the rubber, inside along here, the thing's pretty good, and the handle's still solid. It's another giveaway when the boot lids are rotten on these, like, as the handle falls out. It's a bit dodgy over here, but see what the panel availability is. Being the later Mark II with a sunken badge. That max power bad boy, Scorpion, full stainless too. The DTM upswept. I think that'll be getting binned in favour of standard. A bit of moss growing in here, so tried to move the sunroof. It doesn't want to open at the moment. Get it open. We'll just see how bad this car really is. My own Mark I was on par with this, if not maybe worse, when I got it 20 years ago. And it's been on the road since '07, so things are repairable. The best time is, depends what amount of time and money you want to put into them. See, boot lid. Normally these things, even with a nice boot lid on the outside, are just hanging with rust. Same can't be said for the back panel. Some of these Mark IIs that I've had over the years, these were like this 10 years ago. It's all got its wee tabs on the partial shelf carriers too. I've got to pick some positives out of this. And partial shelf speckled, sadly, being an uncut one too. I've only got one arch here and one on the outside, so passenger seat. It's alright, like. But there we go. Now that's a short shifter if ever I've seen one. How the heck managed to change gear, like, I have no idea. She's a bit butchered, so we'll unpick that alarm. I'm going to try and get this thing going first. Get it on the ramp and see, is it rotten beyond repair, or is it a breaker? I'll have to get it running regardless. If I wanted to sell the engine, I need to say that it ran. Yep, there's a rarity on a car that looks this bad. Dry door cards and fresh later type doors. Even some of the cleanest Mark IIs that I've had, the doors have got rust on them. Oh, must have got fed up with the short shifter. One less thing for me to buy. And there's the caps for the blades and a fuel filter. Not a very nice stereo anyway. Dash isn't cracked. The important bit for me is the 16 valve. I do like them. So we're missing two trims. I've just sold a Mark II small bumper for the front too. But I'll see, I might have another one. I'll probably just go back to small bumper, set of BBS arrays. It looks like it's lowered, maybe lowered about 60mm, I guess, from what they look like. Just seen that door's got a nasty bash in it too. That's right. For all that I've paid for it, break it up. It's just going to see how bad it's going to be underneath. Can't really see in the trailer. Certainly no weekend's work anyway.